Wendy is one of the most radically honest storytellers, in the history of media. And why would this documentary not echo, that incredible legacy of openness?
We started out with a very different idea of what we were going to do. We thought we were going to film Wendy, a woman who's 58 at a real turning point in her life. We thought we would film her embarking on a new career with podcasts, doing a podcast, perhaps finding, after recovering from a very difficult divorce, all these things, sort of the next chapter of a middle-aged woman and what that would look like. And once we started filming, it really went into a very different direction. And we did not know at all that she had dementia.
Something we all learned over the break is what's actually wrong with Wendy Williams. She's been diagnosed with aphasia and frontotemporal dementia, her care team announced over the winter break. Aphasia can manifest in various forms, including difficulty understanding or producing language. It's not a cognitive disorder, but it can significantly impact communication. Treatment can enhance communication skills, but a complete recovery is unlikely for persistent symptoms. As for frontotemporal dementia, its progression varies with an average life expectancy of 13 years. Sadly, there's currently no cure, but research continues to explore more options. The recent Lifetime documentary, Where is Wendy Williams, that aired over 2 nights last weekend, shed light on the tumultuous journey of the former talk show queen. Just days before the documentary was set to air, Wendy's court-appointed guardian filed a lawsuit against Lifetime's parent company in a bid to block the film's release. However, the courts ruled in favor of airing the documentary, citing the First Amendment, and that allowed the network to air things like this.
Wendy, would you want to go to the Oscars?
Oscars?
Yeah. This weekend?
What's Oscars?
Well, the award show. Would you want to go to an award show and walk the red carpet?
Yeah.
Oh, you would? Okay. Okay.
I want to wear this.
No, you wouldn't be able to wear that, though. You would have to be, like, glammed up in, in a dress. Like, after evening wear. We would have to probably go shopping, because I don't think you packed anything like that. Mm-hmm. I don't know what you packed.
No.
Okay.
Very sad. Wendy's publicist told NBC that she felt that Wendy was being exploited and that she thought Lifetime would focus more on the comeback of her career, adding that Wendy would be mortified if she knew what Lifetime did with the documentary. How do you guys feel? Is this exploitive, and will that determine whether or not you watch the documentary? And does Wendy deserve better? What do you guys think?
Wendy, so it felt exploitative.
Exploitative, yeah. You said it right.
Okay, I had to work that out in my brain. I had a
you got it.
Each moment. It felt exploitative watching those people get up there and talk about, she's an open storyteller. Y'all listen to Wendy Williams at all? Y'all got open storyteller from that? And then y'all watched her on television and y'all saw her struggle and y'all got open storyteller from that. No, you saw a Black woman who was down on her luck and probably vultures around her who needed that money because that TV money dried up. And so y'all took advantage of her. You were in. How many times has Wendy Williams been on the Oscars in the last 30 years? She's never been to the Oscars. So for you to ask her that, knowing that dementia is eating that brain up, why would you ask that? She ain't been to the Oscars no time before. Now all of a sudden she's going to the Oscars.
Well, that was her team that asked her that. Like that wasn't
the problem. Those people around her are vultures.
Okay. Dex, a lot of people were saying that, this is karma for Wendy Williams, as she was someone who often, illuminated the areas of people's lives that they didn't necessarily want made public as part of her job. How do you feel like, this has gone for her? Is it karmic? Is it something that she deserves better on, or, should she be protected?
I think it's an interesting thing that is something that people jump into saying. I will say, I think that we've progressed a lot as a culture, and I think we realize like there's things that are wrong with people. It really is. There are things that are wrong with people, and I like it that so many of us like, well, we'll just sit like it's like this is not okay. I don't like this. This is exploitive. Like this is not fun to look at. I like that because like I remember us as a culture laughing at Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson, and then these people die, and then it's like, oh, I'm so sorry that they died or whatever. And it's like, no, like you should have been a better person. And I do like that so many of us were better people when it came to this Wendy Williams documentary. I didn't watch it, I won't watch it. And I like that people are against it. I think this is a good thing. I do think it's good to put it out there though, just because like the people around her need to be exposed. And we need to see this kind of stuff that people are doing this. So like I'm not mad at them for putting it out, but it's just not for me to watch.
Ty, I'm sure you weren't going to watch it, but how do you feel about how they're shining the light on Wendy Williams and her new state?
Yeah, I kind of feel the same as everybody else. I don't like that they're selling the narrative that she would have wanted you to see this. I don't think any person would want you to see them at their worst.
Yes.
I think anybody who spent their life in front of the camera spends their time crafting a very specific image. And the image that you've seen over the years is what she quote unquote wanted you to see. I don't think the stuff that these people, I guess as William is doing, put out in their little documentary is what she would have wanted you to see. I think when she agreed to that, it was probably what they thought they were filming. When they gave you the introduction of what they thought they were filming, because that's what she wanted you to see.
Right.
And that what you actually filmed was not what she wanted you to see, but that's what you put out because that's what you knew would make you money. So that's what you did with that. Oh, she's an open book. Who wanted you to see that? Like that's bullshit, and we all know it.
Yep, 100%.
And I haven't gotten around to it, and probably won't. The clips were bad enough. I don't know. I don't want to celebrate anybody's worst.
Same way. I'm a Wendy Williams fan, and especially from the radio side, more than the TV side. But I'm not watching that either. Like it's just too sad. So we wish Wendy Williams. Can we all agree the absolute best, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Get well, Wendy.